Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, I want to welcome those of you who might choose to tune in and maybe learn a couple of things about cleaning your interior, or maybe you can show me or tell me a couple of things. I'm always willing to learn. Ah, the first video we talked about a couple of tools for getting the stuff out, the vortex and the long reach. As you can see, pretty much completed this portion down through here under the seat. Hadn't got back here yet. About to start that because I pulled that mat out, which is a carpeted mat, cleaned it a little bit. What a sunny, nice day. Still a fair amount of pollen out here. Up, up. I gotta watch her, gotta watch her, gotta watch her. Maybe in a minute it'll tell me who that is. Well, nice sunny day here at Mike's Magic Auto Detailing and Paint Enhancement. And as I'm fond of saying, and motorcycles. But I was working on the interior of my car today because I had let it get a little bit nasty, just a little bit. Who is there? Who is there? I said I had a watcher, but now I don't. Oh, now it says I do. I don't understand all this. Can't tell who that is in that little picture up in the corner there. Who's watching? Who's watching? In the first video, we talked about, how to remove dust and debris and dirt before you actually get to cleaning. And I was going to show you some. Okay, somebody commented. I'm not sure who it is. Oh, there's a John Robert there. Maybe that's who it is. But what I was going to show you is some of the tools I had assembled, some of which I have used already when doing an interior. First and foremost, a pair of nitrile gloves to protect myself basically from all these chemicals, because you don't want to absorb those chemicals through your skin. And second of all, my mask. It's a dust mask basically, because when you're working on the interior, man, you stir up all kind of stuff. And I'm already sneezing and sniffling even though I had the mask on, because no telling what I stirred up. But I was going to show you some of the things that I do. Got my drill with my drill brush on it. A couple of different sizes. Got my Flitz polishing ball. I'll use that on some parts of the interior just to spiff them up. This is a soft bristle brush you can put on a dual action or a rotary polisher. It's got the hook and loop on the back, so it'll fit right on your backing plate. This is another soft bristle brush, a little bigger, that goes in the drill. Handy, handy, handy. Sometimes it's easier to vacuum up this crap if you loosen it all up with a drill brush first. And here's some soft bristle brushes that I have for getting in some of the little cracks and nooks and crannies, and some detail brushes that, when you got like the crack between the carpet and where maybe a piece of molding is, you can get in there and brush it out with that first. Makes it easier to vacuum. I use these little foam paint brushes for getting like in the air vents for your air conditioner and stuff like that. This is what I call a dry brush, which most of the time that's all you need. Another different size brush. And here's some of the chemicals I have out. I probably won't need some of them, but I've already used a couple. Well, at least one. This is a spray bottle here. You can see I've got it labeled dog hair. What that is about 50% distilled water and 50% fabric softener. Whatever your favorite fabric softener is, John, it doesn't matter. And if you spray that on carpet or whatever that's got dog hair, human hair, whatever, in the carpet, and you let it sit for a minute or two, which I did on this one a few minutes ago, it helps that stuff turn loose and makes it much easier to brush loose and then vacuum up. And I use it even when there's no person hair or animal hair, other things that are in the carpet, it helps them to turn loose. And then when I'm done, I'll use this stuff. This is 303 Fabric Protector, which is one reason my carpet is a little easier to clean up, and every interior I do deep cleaning, I use that stuff because it makes it easier. That's just some mold killer. It's a commercial mold killer. I bought it on a Home Depot or something. I don't really need that. I don't have that issue. That's just some diluted down simple green in case I run across something that my O&R won't take off. And that's a product called F-Bomb by American Detailer. It's diluted way down to use as an all-purpose cleaner, although it's a little bit alkaline. If I run across a difficult stain, I might use a little bit of that to take that off. And then when I'm all done, your old standby Febreze. Good stuff. Just make your car. This is what's called a 360 Mister bottle, which is basically what your Febreze, if you buy it at the store, comes in. You can get these for about $8-10 a piece. I have a bunch of them for different products, and you can see the advantage. It just comes out in a very fine spray, so you're not wasting a lot of product, and you get a more even coverage. I use it sometimes on the paint for quick detailer and that sort of thing, when I just want an even coverage on the paint, but just a very light misting of the product. Saves a lot of product, and it's a little more effective at dispersing product. But sometimes you just, you need the old standby spray bottles, and that's okay. That's okay. All right, guys. I was just showing you some of the things that I use when I'm doing the interiors. And if I get a chance, I'll come back and show you some of them in action. I appreciate everybody. Oh, man. But, there again, John, going back, this Flitzball is really handy for a lot of things on the exterior of the car, but it also comes in handy on the interior, because this fits in the end of your drill. The drill chuck is right there, and it's got this little sock that covers up that part of the drill. But it's really soft, and you can see it's got all that, if you've ever used one before. It's really handy on a lot of your interior parts too that are kind of hard to get stuff like this and those brushes into and that sort of thing, and for polishing up some of your plastic pieces and that sort of thing inside the car. Really good. I haven't used this a whole lot yet. I just thought I'd get one in case I decided I wanted it. But I'd pretty much rather save my buffers for working on the exterior of the car and use the drill brushes on the interior. But I ran across it, decided to get me one just in case I needed it. But appreciate you guys. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, a like, or whatever it is you do on Facebook. I appreciate it. Make a comment, ask a question. If you want more information about any of this stuff and how to use it, where to get it, and that kind of thing, and I'll be happy to answer those for you. Hey, criticize me if you want to. I don't care. I'm no Facebook star, no YouTube star. I just do these out of enjoyment and trying to help folks out. But if you're on YouTube, you might want to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified of additional videos in this journey, as well as check out the playlist for prior journeys and ones to come yet. Hopefully when this virus eases off, business will pick up a little bit more, It's a little slow right now, which is okay. I don't really mind that bad. I get bored sometimes, and I subject y'all to these. But that's some of the stuff I assembled today, John, for working on the interior of my car, which is not bad because I keep it clean. You know, all the carpet and fabric surfaces get treated with the 303 fabric protectant. The leather, all the plastic and vinyl gets protected with that 303 aerospace protectant, which is really, really good stuff. If you've never used it, you might want to try it. All right, folks, I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all.